What's up, my beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. It should go without saying that I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Also, you might be wondering about the glasses. So these are like blue blockers. I don't know. These are supposed to block out, I guess, the what is it? I don't know. My girl told me I needed to start wearing these. She says it's gonna help me sleep better at night because I'm always looking at screens at late at night. But I mean, I look ridiculous in these. Can't do it, honey. Sorry. Can't do it. My fans expect me to show my beautiful blues, so that's what I do. What's up, everybody? Hey, yes, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Also, if you get anything from the content, hit that like button. It really goes a long way for me. And of course, leave a comment down below. All right, so I wasn't really thinking that I was gonna do a video today, but I saw the pigs price action the past couple days and want to take a look at something here. All right, so as you can see, this is pretty exciting. I think that with the anticipation of the animal farm unpausing, we're seeing some people wanting to front run this thing and get ahead of it. And pigs being the most valuable native token on the animal farm, we're seeing a significant amount of buying that's coming in here. But what I wanted to show you guys, and I got to zoom out right here. So what this is an indicator. It's called the volume profile visible range. This is used a lot as an indicator showing where there's a lot of buying and selling happening on a crypto asset or an underlying stock. This shows where there are the most amount of buys and sells, right? I mean, it's volume, right? So we're used to looking down here at the standard volume. This one's a little bit different, and this shows you the where the ranges are in terms of price action and where there were significant amounts of buying and selling going on. So here the blue represents the buying, the yellow is the selling. And the way that you can look at this, where you see, parts like here and here, clearly this is where there was a significant amount of buying and selling. And when there is large amounts of volume like that, that means that there's potential for support, more levels of support, and also more levels of resistance. Traders will use this when they want to look to see where there could be a potential move in a significant way to the upside or to the downside, depending on if they're going long or short. And they would look at where there is smaller amounts of buying and selling, because that would mean that there is less amounts of support or resistance. Particular crypto or stock take a little bit more of an aggressive directional change in price action. And if you look here, you can see that, not only is this a pretty, nice cup and handle, we've just broken the previous high. We are, I think once we get over this hump, we're going to be entering into a phase where there really has only been, there's been very little buying and there's only been selling. During this period when this was happening, what this was pretty much was people that had, the animal farm got turned back on and people could sell 2% of their pigs per day, right? And that lasted for 50 days. And so this was all people just kind of mechanically selling every single day, right? Because they wanted to offload their pigs. They didn't trust Forex or the system anymore, and they just wanted out. And so that's what they did. And there weren't really any buyers. This was also, during a period where drip price continued to fall, stock market was turning. It was just pretty ugly. There was tons of FUD out there. And so there just it wasn't attracting any buyers. Okay, but then once we hit here, the buying started coming in, and you got the buying and the selling, lots of it's coming in, and the price has been moving. So what I'm getting at is that it is very likely that we're approaching a range. I don't think there's going to be much resistance that we're going to run into, until we get up into 150 range. That doesn't mean there aren't some people down here that would be happy to just sell up here, make nice little profit. But I think that the fact that pigs is deflationary, we saw how high pigs price went on V1. And who's to say that it's not going to go back up there into the, you know, 400, 500. I mean, it even, you know, shot up to 900 at one point. Given what the pigs token is going to do, you know, it makes sense that we're just going to see another leg up that could go to 150 before we see any type of real selling going on. Now, look, this is an indicator. We're using this on a DeFi, you know, coin. Typically, this indicator is best used for, you know, larger blue chip cryptos, but it still shows the behaviors of what was going on during this period, right? And there's not a lot of positions that were taken. So in other words, if you think about it like this, there's very little buying here, right? But let's say there was some buying that had gone on in here, okay? And that would have been right here. That means someone would have bought, okay? And then they've been dealing with the price going all the way down. They feel like, man, what a dumb move they made. I just want it to come back to even. And so when it comes back up and gets to their original buy price, potentially you could see someone then starting to offload their position, right? But we don't have any of that. There's hardly any buys that happen here. There's just been selling. So no one has a position in here. Certainly the people up here, anyone that bought on this line, on this, you know, when it opened, they're not going to be selling during here, okay? These people are pretty bullish on the animal farm, and they've dealt with it going this far. They're going to be selling it maybe when it gets back up into here, or they're lifers, and they're just planning to hold, you know, as many pigs tokens as they can, which is what I think a lot of people are doing. I think we've gotten out a lot of the weak hands. Yes, there will be people that are swing trading this, but again, you know, I think that it's very possible they're gonna wait until we get back up into this area here before they would consider selling. Anyway, I thought this was you know, definitely worth, because look at this. Wow, we're really, oh, it's popped up. It's gonna hit 85. And if you can see, look at that. I mean, it broke above this 84. 84, I think it was like, I think I had it at like 84.40. Yeah, right around here. It broke up above that, I think, during the recording of this video. I just don't see this, yeah, I just don't see it coming back down. You know, there was, I was chatting with some people in Telegram. We were just kind of talking about, you know, getting ready for the animal farm, and the debate, you know, if you want to call it that we were having is, okay, what's more important to do right now? You know, buy pigs direct and build up your actual position in the pig pen, or start accumulating and getting ready for the things that produce pigs, right? Like going heavy in the garden, because that produces drip USD, which you can then put into the farms, right here, and earn more pigs. But that's, you know, it's one of the reasons why people are so bullish on the garden right now, is because not only, you know what I mean, is it a miner, and it's a way of kind of like trading drip with leverage, right? Because you get 3 times as much, but you're also, you know, accumulating drip BUSD. And, you know, a lot of them were saying that this is probably the most important play when the farms open up, to really, you know, make sure that, you know, if you're wanting to get pigs, to make sure that you're building up these farms, because these are the things that produce pigs. And if the price is only going to continue to go up, and if the farm is working and it's generating lots of fees and transactions, and all the while you got the pig pen, right, that is just paying out BUSD dividends, I mean, you're going to really be glad that you have a constant flow of generating pigs, right? You know, there's no time decay on this. It's you know, it's not a miner, right? You're just providing liquidity. It will have an APR. The APR does change depending on what's going on, but this is something that will always be producing pigs, and you can add to it and add to it, and then only earn more and more pigs. But here's what I was saying. I told them that although I agree with what they're saying, I decided back in, I think it was like either end of June or July, somewhere around here, where I wanted to start accumulating pigs. And I've kind of been doing that. I stopped like around here, but I accumulated all along in here. You know, and that's how I went from 6 pigs by I think it was like the end of June, 6 pigs, beginning of July to 57, right? So I bought like 50 pigs just straight up for the most part. Maybe it was more like 45, and then I've earned, I've earned a few through the piggy bank, which I also think is going to have its day. Just kind of keeping an eye on this contract balance, which has gone down significantly, but just like the garden, this thing might have its day and it might make a huge comeback. At any rate, I told the guys, like, listen, I think that with what we're seeing here with price action and what's happening with pigs, I don't think we're going to see a double-digit pig again. At the time of this video, I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to finish it tonight and actually get it out tonight. So I'm maybe getting this out tomorrow morning. It is, what day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday in the evening. And at the time of this recording, pigs are at $84. Was it 90 cents? I don't know. I have no idea by the time I get this out what the price is going to be. But I see it continuing to go up, and I don't see it looking back. I think obviously it will have more peaks and valleys and stuff, but I don't think when the animal farm opens, we see some type of sell-off in pigs. That doesn't make sense to me. So could be wrong. What do I know? This is not financial advice. You got to do what's best for you. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.